shenanigans. Can you not put none of this up, guy? We just having a conversation.
Nigga,
This
you
is
don't
personal.
control my media team. Talk to me, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Clubhouse shenanigans on deck, nigga. You crazy?
And Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube. Man.
So
Wait, what?
Okay, so you don't see what just happened?
yeah, they trying to show him that he's scared. He's scared to talk in front of YSL.
Oh, so that supports what Zim is saying, right?
No, what Zim is saying. Why would the state
What just happened in front of the jury?
in front of the jury? He switched his whole pitch. Zim
Okay,
said, why
they're
would the
saying
state
Young
wanna
Thug
hop
is
the
a what?
witness up there? Say that again.
They're saying Young Thug is a what?
Young Thug is the gang leader.
And he's been incarcerated or free?
No, he locked up.
Okay, so although he's locked up, it just showed the jury that he's capable of what?
That he still got the overarching reach, and he's scared why this dude testifying.
And hold on. Is this something that a label would do?
No, this is what
Zing, you got him.
So now do you get where I'm going? That's not a good play, bro. I'm asking you a question because your statement was that's the state. What you're basically saying is the state put that man up there, got all that work done, built up this whole case for that nigga to get up there and say, "Hey man, I said what the officer said," and now the jury's gonna look at them and say, "Yeah, that's a gang." They're gonna look at that and say, "This is a fucked up situation." That's not a good thing that just happened. And I'm trying to ask you, how is that a good? All I want to know, because they say you were almost a lawyer, how is that a good thing? I'm not trying to combat you. I'm just trying to understand your logic. That's all. I'm speaking from my limited jail time and my father's pen time. Very limited if you want to put that on numbers. But I'm just saying, I know a little bit, but I don't know everything. Make it make sense to me. That's all I'm asking.
For the state, if I'm the state, I'm asserting that YSL is not just a record label. They're a gang, right? That's what they trying to prove. The overarching thing, the number one thing was 1, 2, and 3. We had these people need to be locked up because they intimidate witnesses. We won't be able to present a great trial or have great witnesses come forth if they're not locked up. Now we have one witness who we had 10 years of testimony at various times testifying freely on camera to different detectives.
Stop right there. Stop right there. I would give you everything you saying if that nigga one time said the name Jeffrey. He never said Thug or Jeffrey. He said the police and the state. Everything you saying that should work, he should have said that about YSL. He said it about the police. He's saying, I said what the cop told me to say. I did what y'all told me to do. I just wanted to go home. That's not good for you if you're trying to win a... Are you okay?
All right, listen what I'm saying.
No. Hold on. Let's start here. Are you okay today?
Listen what I'm saying.
No, did you eat today? Did you eat today? We can't go forward. Did you eat and did you drink some water?
Zim, you have a person on camera saying XYZ freely, not just once, twice. They have multiple times where he shared information with the police willingly. Now we have him in a room in front of the people that we say are a gang. They're a gang and they're intimidating. He's not willing to say or corroborate nothing that he's saying in front of these people.
Hey, bro, his actions just collaborate that, bro.
That's what
I don't think he's grabbing it. He ain't grabbing it.
I don't know, yo, bro. Like, again, like
what his actions are collaborating that, my nigga. This is supposed to be a record label. Okay, here you are on video saying all these things about this individual. You got written statements and boom, boom, boom. Okay, they're telling us that this dude is a gangster. He's not a label owner. This is a gang. This is a motherfucking organized crime. This is what they saying. Now he gets on the stand, and from prison, somewhere down the line, something happened to where he don't remember nothing. The jury's gonna say, this hardened criminal on the stand is scared. What was scared this hardened criminal? Uptown. Was a record label scared this hardened criminal?
No, the gang was scared him. That's what I'm saying. And that's why the state wants him. Isn't that what I just said?
No, the state, that hurts the state. That don't help the state.
You don't think a person changing their testimony in front of the gang members, not freely,
Uptown. If the state would have turned around right then and there on that stand and said, Your Honor, I think this man's intimidated. Then it went through that motion. You got motion again. But everything you saying never happened. So I'm not understanding from where you getting this fairy tale that you putting together. Because you putting together.
All right, let me go. All right, my bad. I want 100.
Let me ask you something. Uptown, you think that helped Young Thug?
I didn't say it helped Young Thug.
I'm asking you because you were saying like because he changed it, it's gonna be in his favor. That didn't help Thug, bro. It hurt.
I said this is what I said initially. The defense is clamping their hands. They're trying to get at him. I said overarching, the state wants Woody on the trial to say the stuff that he's saying, but he's not saying it, and it's not helping. It's going to help the state because they have him on there as a hostile witness. They said it this morning.
So you're saying, let me get this right. You're saying it's not gonna help Thug because you were just saying that shit's in favor of Thug.
No, I didn't. I was telling Zine, this is what I think the state wants. That's how I started off. He said, why do you think the state wants him on the trial, not saying what he's supposed to be saying? I'm saying that the state wants him not to say everything.
This is the thing. On the state side of it, either way works for them. It's a win-win for them.
Because he already said it. He said all this shit happened.
It's a win-win for them. So now they going to paint the narrative that this dude is such a boss. He's such a crime boss.
That he's scared to come talk in front of him. That's the whole thing. All these 6 niggas, he's scared to talk in front of them.
So, how many people, some of them niggas didn't gave the statement, right?
Most of them I think it's only 6 or 7 people in the actual court right now.
But I'm saying, some of them are taking that.
I don't think nobody gave nothing damning yet. I don't think nobody came up.
I know, because I remember before it was a break, 1 or 2 of them niggas got up there and said it.
I think that was the niggas like one of them YSL, the other board, about maybe 2 weeks ago when they got up there and said it.
He said it was the gang and all this bullshit. Right?
That was the first nigga.
Yes,
but Wack, he said that during trial. Did he say that during the same shit that Gunner went through to get the deal?
Everything been trial the last month.
This 91 days. They've been in trial.
No. You remember when Gunner and them took that deal and said all that shit? That was
Gunner
before the
ain't
trial
been
started.
Zine.
Okay.
Gunner ain't been there. He ain't.
You know what? It has been 90. What you said? 91 days.
Yeah. What they did
this shit been going on
they
a while.
Gonna use Gunner's statement and audio and video. Once they cut back on 700 witnesses or 200 witnesses, they like, we're going to put some fresh motherfuckers up there to collaborate, what's been said. And they handpicked a few of these other niggas who, they probably got in jail, facing other charges. So, I know it's been 1 or 2 got up there and said it.
Shit, hey. I know you seen the video of Gunner in Atlanta.
What?
Motherfucker performing, did it first concert back in Atlanta. That shit
sold out show.
Hey yo, Wack, you'd have thought he was at Rolling Loud.
Yo, bro, what I've been telling everybody.
Guess who was front row though? Doug Pops.
I mean, shit, he ain't never been a factor in the...
I know. But I'm just saying, the shit was just, like, so surreal to see, like... I mean, I ain't see some other factors that I would call, but it was... For me, it was like...
the thing, right?
Man,
once you didn't told...
Yeah.
We didn't heard... Don't we got Thug on recording talking to somebody saying the nigga told?
Yeah, they got some shit where they kind of say, yeah, that was him. And he was saying, whatever y'all want to do with Lil Buddy, y'all do with Lil Buddy and shit some shit like that, he said.
Right. No, it was something, I don't know who he was talking to. It was kind of around when he would release his album.
With the shit with him and Drake.
Yeah, it was something. Well, at the end of the day, anytime I see something, I don't give a fuck what nobody say I seen it. I didn't see niggas get told on and have a change of heart, right? You'll never know why they had a change of heart, but I didn't see niggas get told on, like straight told on, and later on be like they don't remember what happened. So I don't know if it's whatever it is. But I keep telling everybody, bro. 6ix9ine only caught the short end of the stick because he Latin. He'd have been black, they'd have swept it under the rug too. I done seen too many black niggas tell.
Yo, you been saying. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna listen. This is what I'm gonna say it on the record. You one of the first people I ever hear say that line, and that shit when you said it, it fucking stung like a bee, like, cause it was just like, yo,
cause everybody
so right,
else telling in the industry that's black,
giving him a pass, but when he did it, oh my god, they wanted him for some.
Bro, what's the nigga Casanova? They swept it under the rug. This nigga Gunner, they swept it under the rug. Bum B just got up there, they swept it under the rug. I'm pretty sure some more niggas in there that did some telling. They just sweep it under the rug. When it came to him, nigga, it was a movement.
Shit, with Cass, they act like Casanova ain't tell or put no statement together or no written statement.
Yeah, okay. So, Jim Jones recordings, conspiracy recordings, everybody act like they don't know what's going on. So, I really believe 6ix9ine would have been black. They'd have swept that shit under the rug.
You heard that? You heard that live? That live from the courtroom. They just played.
I ain't hear it.
Buddy tried to get up there. What'd he do? Tried to get up there and I don't even know, like a 52 pump fake. I just said what he told me to say. I don't remember. Yeah, I had a cheese sandwich that day, but I was half asleep. I don't remember. He was just all over the place.
Nah.
He got immunity, so it kind of don't matter what he really.
Who's that?
The Woody dude.
Yeah, he trying to, he trying to make it right, but once it start wrong, it ain't wrong.
Is that what it is he trying to do? He's still trying to keep some type of dignity, like.
Did they play what he said?
I mean, they read what he said to him. He said they asked him. Well, they played it yesterday, but they didn't play it today.
Everything he said.
They played it.
They stupid. They play. They be like, "Yo, can you say that?" He like, "I get that." His favorite answer.
And they'll play it.
Play it right back for him.
And what he say when he hear himself?
I guess.
You say what?
I guess. That's been his favorite answer up there. I guess. Every time he say I guess, they'll put a
If he really was wanting to try to help, he would say, "Man, y'all pressured me to say that shit, man. Y'all told me if I didn't say that, you was gonna put 10 murders on me, man. Y'all scared me." Now that would have helped Thug. Because now it's like, oh shit, who else did you pressure? Somebody else might have went along with it, But I guess shit is, that's not denying it.
They pressure you by telling the judge he got to say yes or no. He can't just say, I guess not an answer.
Oh, that's the answer? The court stenographer is going to document, I guess. I guess is closer to yes than no.
Yeah, you could lean on that for sure.
I don't know. Play it as long. Play the shit. I missed it.
Somebody can see they can kind of like, I don't even know how to do that. You know what I mean? But it was live, so I guess somebody could pull it up and just pull it back, I guess. But yeah, he was to me, I was like, I'm sitting there like, yo, this whole thing is crazy right here. Like this, I don't know, man. I don't even know how this is gonna play out. I ain't never seen something like this before, so like I just never even seen
But Zane, we still got to find out what they told him in that fucking court in the judge's chambers the other day, because that's the only thing that could kind of cancel his testimony out on the defense side. If they got him back there and That's what they really waiting on to see what.
Cancel no testimony. That goes to a retrial. That's bigger than his testimony.
But you know, if a judge tell you, yo, if you plead the fifth, and then the judge go back and say, yo, I'm gonna lock you up for over 2 years if you don't get on that stand and testify, that's showing bias by the judge.
Who said with the court.
That's what happened Monday.
Well, hold on, bro. You can't.
They said the judge said that.
That's what allegedly. That's what the lawyer is saying. Yeah, don't say he said that like you was there. Wow.
Are you saying Thug's attorney told the judge that he told the witness, I'm gonna lock you up for 2 years if you don't testify?
Yeah, Monday they had a secret meeting. That's what the whole thing is about with people. Because Monday,
that's not what. That's not what I'm asking. Yes. I'll find out. How you telling me they brought this dude to the judge's chambers, and the judge told the dude, I'm gonna lock you up for 2 years if you don't testify?
They asserted that him, the DA, Woody, and the Woody's witness was in there after the contempt hearing. They told him, Woody said, I'm willing to stay in jail for 2 years. Woody, the reply was, it's going to be more than 2 years because there's more than 21 defendants, and we can keep you as long to the disposition of that one, to the last person get found guilty or not guilty. So if you're not going to testify, we're going to lock you up for this amount of time, and it ain't going to just be 2 years. And when on the 25th, they're going to have to produce the audio from the secret meeting, because that meeting happened Monday, and then somebody in that was in that room told the defense, and the defense put it out Monday, like, yo, y'all had a secret meeting without us knowing.
No, I do know it was a meeting. I know it was a meeting because the judge never denied it was a meeting. The judge just wanted to tell him who told him. Now, what makes you think the audio gonna come out? What makes you think they went on record saying that? I cannot believe a judge would go on fucking record on tape record saying that.
Well, I'm gonna pull the paperwork, because on the 25th when they had that hold on. Second second hearing after
No, hold on. I don't think you heard what Wack just asked you. You saying you got the audio or the transcript of that conversation in the back off? Like, what are you saying, bro? Like,
I don't think that judge is gonna go on record.
Hell no, Wack.
Saying that shit on the audio.
Hell no.
He's not what? He's not. That's not what.
Yeah, where you uptown? You on
that's
the
why they.
side,
that's why they went in the chamber, so couldn't nobody hear this.
Yeah, you on the 100 side, bro. We don't bring them fake accusations, bro.
Well, I know I ain't bringing nothing fake. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Slow down.
We've been talking about this for 2 days.
Show me where.
I'm about to find.
There's some audio somewhere, and it's documented what was said. Like the court stenographer was in the room.
The court stenographer
told they not finna keep record of that shit.
The court stenographer. Wack, the court stenographer was in the room. That's everybody has to come to the meeting.
Where that's at?
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you. I'm
going to send it to the meeting. If everybody would have went to the meeting, nigga, the motherfucker.
Everybody but the defense.
Yeah, that's crazy. I cannot believe that judge is that crazy. That's like insane.
So here what happened. So when Woody got on the stand, he answered one question, but then there's a question that he said he pleads the fifth to that question. They shut it down. Then they ended it right there, right? And then
where all this shit coming from?
I have no idea. So they said that they had an ex parte hearing with just the judge and the state, the prosecutors, and that's what the whole hubbub was about us, this secret meeting, no records of the meeting, this, that, and the third. The judge never said he was going to give the guy any time for not testifying, none of that.
But we don't know what the judge said because they ain't got no record of it, right?
Correct.
So uptown, where you getting that? There's some record of this meeting.
I'm finding the content now because Brian still inferred. He said, they've been talking about this for the past 2 days, that they threatened him to give him more time in the.
Okay,
they 1000%
listen what Brian still is saying versus what you're saying is documented happened in that room, 2 different things.
Right.
I wonder how Thug lawyer found out they were having a secret meeting.
Somebody told
and that's what got him in contempt because he wouldn't tell the judge.
He wouldn't tell the judge. I'm gonna tell you something. He already knew the meeting was gonna happen. He wanted the meeting to happen. Nigga, he moving the mistrial. Oh yeah, they having a meeting. Is that right?
The judge was pissed off when he told him that too.
I heard that. That's how I know it was a meeting.
Yep.
I know it was a meeting.
Oh no, for sure was a meeting.
It was a meeting, but
you can tell. You can tell by how
the judge just wanted to know who. You know what I mean?
Wack saying he probably definitely knew that meeting was gonna happen, and he purposely was like, "Oh shit." He looked at the time clock on his watch and looked at it like, I can't wait till 2 o'clock when they had that shit.
The judge
they didn't even tell me about it.
Yeah, because you don't stop it, you let it happen.
You let it happen.
The judge even said it's only a few people who could have told you that, so I want to know who told you. He confirmed already there was a meeting on the stand.
Listen, the argument ain't about if it was a meeting. Right now the debate is what was said in the meeting, and if there's a record of what was said in the meeting. That's the debate.
Somebody's going to the desk. Somebody's getting a desk job after this shit, for sure.
I will tell you this. I think this was going to happen. If we see that judge step down, right? Come in and say, hey, I'm stepping down, this is this, and it's not really stated why he's stepping down. I'm going to tell you what has happened. That attorney, they went to the higher ups and said straight up, I have recording. Now the recording he got probably inadmissible in court, right? And let them know the recording that I heard is not my property. And if he don't step down or y'all don't mistrial this shit, that recording might come out to the public. If that recording get out to the public, it's over with.
He gonna get taken off his shed back.
I believe he knew this meeting was gonna happen before it happened. And based upon knowing that, I believe he sent the motherfucker in there wired for sound. Straight up. It's obvious somebody in that room was trusted.
Playing both sides.
And dude got some loyalty to him because he didn't give the name up.
Well,
I believe
they on some power shit.
They trying to infer that it was the black girl attorney bumping because she was only there for 1 day. She wasn't even supposed to be there. She was filling in.
You know the vibe. The newest person gonna get blamed for sure. That ain't the point.
End of the day, it ain't gonna be the newest person because the newest person is just happy to be in there, right? It's gonna be a motherfucker with a relationship. Straight up, it's gonna be a motherfucker that been approached. Right? So, I told people, cases ain't always beat on if you did it or not. It be stupid shit like this or the police did or whatever they did that'll be the case. Blow a shit wide open. I don't know if y'all followed the story of Greg Caton's dude that come to the app with Reg. He had a huge case with a Mexican cartel dude. Huge case. They was trying to get this nigga 200 years. And somewhere in there was a phone call made that they blamed Greg for, and they said he was like trying to manipulate witnesses or some shit, right? Some blood dude, I forget where he was from. It might have been from 20s who was supposed to have been the witness, and they was trying to say that he was being coerced. I don't know if a phone call happened, or what happened, or whatever. But because and we talking about, this case was like a serious RICO murder case. Because of that one thing, they threw the case out on dude went home. You know what I'm saying? So this is all internal shit. They didn't say that the proof they had, he did this and that. No, this internal shit. So something like this could move to a mistrial. Or even if they mistrial him, Thug ain't coming on. They just gonna refile. what is it, 2-3 mistrials it takes for you to come home? Crazy shit like that. But it's in his favor. I told y'all, I don't Thug gonna be sentenced, whether guilty or innocent. Man, I think nephew got a couple years, 2-3 more years. Straight up. Because even if he go to the box on this one, and it's a hung jury, they're gonna refile on him. Now, maybe he'll have action at getting a bail. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. So look, if they retrial him, what does that do? Like Woody, who they kind of debunked and shit. Like, what it do for them type of dudes in the retrial situation?
Defense got to start all over. They got to rebuild. That's why it take another 2-3 years to get a nigga back in the box. They got to start all over.
They got to get a whole new set of people and shit, you saying?
No, they gon' know. They can use the shit they had.
Okay.
But they're not going to use the people that, you know, debunk the case. Like, they going to use all the gun and shit. They going to use all that shit. That's probably one of the main reasons why a lot of them niggas, they tell them they didn't have to testify. Because if it's a hung jury and they got to go back, they can use it. Because remember, they still got to come with enough evidence to bound him over back to Superior Court. You got to go back in front of a judge from the beginning, preliminary arraignments, all this shit, state what you, to see if it's chargeable to send him to a trial. So we got to start all over again. Hopefully they get a nigga a bail. Usually they don't give a nigga no bail. That shit could take another 2-3 years, bro. How long it been? 2 years?
That's like that Melly shit.
Same shit. There you go. How long he been in there? 5 years, 6 years?
I don't even.
How long Melly been in there?
He been in there so long, I don't even remember.
Melly done been in there at least 5 years, I'm thinking.
Gotta be. He was in there before COVID.
And he got
a trying to get out for COVID. He was trying to get out for COVID, so he had to be there before COVID. Had to be more than 5 years.
And he went to the box and had he had a hung jury. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think he had a hung jury. I think they went. I forgot how that shit went out, how it played out, but he mistrial, and then so they went back. They went back to it. Yeah, for sure. Though.
He had a hung jury.
Yeah. So
I think I want to say it's 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was like a small number saying that he wasn't not guilty. Everybody else was saying he was guilty.
Yeah, he got it. I think it's 2 or 3 hung juries they let you go.
That's crazy.
Reason why they do
think
that.
About
they
the lawyer. Hey, yo, Wack, I'm just thinking about the lawyer fees and the money, like all that. Keep your family afloat. Like everybody can't go through all that. A lot of people ain't got that. Ain't got them ends like that.
So that supports what Zoom is saying, right?
Ain't got them ends.
I'm trying to figure out what Uptown at with his work.
He finding it. That's why I'm giving him time. I'm trying to talk because it's gonna take him a while to find what's not there. But I'm giving him time.
He ain't gonna find that shit.
Through his files, find it.
Don't academics got the video when the lawyer was telling the judge all that shit?
Yeah, we got it. That's content. That's on one of our. Well, I thought I heard it in here. I got it on my phone. That's when they locked him up.
I'm not telling you that. No, I am not telling you that.
But I peeped. The judge didn't deny it. He know he on the record. That nigga would have denied that shit. That shit would have came out. It was over with.
Can the judge make him tell who told him or no?
Can't make that nigga do nothing. They already done gave him 20 days. Let me tell you something. They already in their ear about you keep playing, we gonna play back. Man, that shit come out on the internet, niggas over with. They lying to burn Atlanta down, bro.
Like the same thing, like if you in the media, right, and be like, give up your source. You don't gotta give up your source. Yeah, all right. No, you don't gotta get that up. I was thinking. Cause he was telling him, you need to tell me right now. I'm looking like, he don't gotta tell you that. I know he knows that. Like, you just saying that. He doesn't have to do anything. You bugging.
Yeah, that probably will work with somebody that ain't know the law, no shit, but he know what he doing, so that shit, that intimidation shit don't work.
That judge like a damn deer in the headlights. He was scared.
Me personally, I think that judge never really wanted to rock with this case in the first place. I think he should have went with his first gut and just not mess with this case, because now he in it, and now I just feel like he just stepping in. He just should have never did it. Like, he didn't want to do it, because obviously he playing some type of weird games right now, and it's definitely a circus show. So he looking crazy. His courtroom looking crazy. It's not a good look for him.
Hey Zim, I put the content in the chat about what.
Don't talk to me. No. Hold on. Talk to Wack. Don't talk to me. Wack's still here. Don't talk to me because you're going to deflect.
You can play the whole thing for like 5 minutes, but at the 3-minute mark where he refers to the court as what the court threatened them, and then the DA added not the time but 26 defendants. That's coming out of Brian Steele's mouth about what was said, and that's when the judge got belligerent and wanted to know who told him all the information.
Yeah, but bro, we heard that, and we're not denying that it was a meeting. You said it was record of what was said.
That's what Brian Steele said on.
Wait, listen. That's on his side. You're saying it's a court stenographer in the motherfucker that was keeping record of what the fuck was said, bro.
That's who all was in there. It was the stenographer, the DA, and Woody.
Did he identify who was in there?
Right, I put the content in the chat.
Did Brian Steele identify who was in there?
So I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna put the people that on the motion that they put in there, because it's a motion where they tell the stenographer has to be in there.
Okay, so they say that they have the written statements. They haven't.
On the 25th, everybody that was in that meeting has to be there. That's Ms. Bumpus, the DA.
Okay, all right, you have to be there. You're still not hearing what I'm saying. Did they take note for the record what was being said in the entirety of the meeting?
Okay, we'll know when they put the records on the 25th if they took the entirety notes of entirety in the meeting. But it's assumed if the stenographer is there that the stenographer would take some type of note.
It's assumed?
That's what the stenographer's role is, to take notes on any meeting.
Have you ever heard of off the record?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What that mean?
It's off the record. But sometimes ex parte conversations that's not off the record, even if a person's not there, they take notes on it.
So you think if the judge says off the record, the stenographer is going to keep typing?
No, not. We don't know we don't know if they said what's off the record because it was.
We don't know. Wait, slow down. You said we don't know if they said, right?
We don't know what they said off the record or not.
I'm glad you said that. So we don't know what was said, right?
We don't know exactly what was said, but according to Brian Steele, he inferred that the judge gave Woody an admonition about 2 years, and they said more than 2 years by the DA. So according to Brian Steele, what Brian Steele put on the record, as he assumed and he believed that he was told, that's what happened in the meeting. We'll know specifically what happened in the meeting once they had the trial on the 25th. And who told who, and who gave Brian Steele the information.
So they said that they're going to release the records. They're going to release. See, this is what's weird. If they didn't want the defense attorney to know that in particular, why would they take record of it to release it?
Exactly.
This is what you're not grabbing. If they didn't want the defense attorney to know, he would have simply said, well, it's on the record, and it'll be available. It's available to you to go pull it. The judge's gripe was, who fucking told you?
And then they have another meeting today, or earlier today or something.
So I don't, that's the thing, because I don't think the judge would have got that mad if he knowing what he said in there was coming out on the record. You get what I'm saying? I don't think the judge would have got that mad. He'd been like, shit's on the record. I mean, shit. Did you think the defense attorney would have to wait till the 25th to go get it?
No, he still wanted to address it that day, but the judge said we're not addressing none of that until you address who told. So before
all that is cool, bro, but you're telling me, I'm going to say I'm right, that everything that was said A to Z in there was noted by the court stenographer, and the judge got that mad about some shit that's noted that's coming out anyway.
From the content I was watching, that's how they kicked it. The nigga's mad. He was mad. Really, how did you know that we had to meet? But Brian still was.
That's my point. Why would it matter if it was gonna be available for him? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. I'm
mad about something that he knew, because at that point it's not a secret. But we'll see.
No, I mean, I'm trying to put the link back in there so we can hear everything how it panned out. You're not just hearing me parroting what they said. You can hear the actual interaction.
I just don't see why the judge would have got that mad about something, that's fucking coming out, that's available for defense. It's available.
I don't see why he had the witness in there in the beginning. So the whole thing is all fucked up.
Well, you heard what he said. I have ex parte with you, so why can't I have it with them? He said that.
Yeah, but the actual witness being in there with him, that's usually not the witness. The judge is supposed to address the witness inside the court.
I don't know what the terms is of some ex parte judge's chamber shit. I ain't never been there, but I heard him say, I've had ex parte with you as well. I heard him say that.
Yeah, but that was.
So I don't know who can and can't be in there.
No, he's not supposed to. No, you're not supposed to be talking to no witness in your chambers with one part. You got
the law on that?
That's play the audio. He said it in there, and then I'll give you the one where they for the trial on the 25th when they put Brian Steele in contempt because they're making reference of the judge now having to be a witness because the contempt that he's making reference to, he's charging him for something criminal that wasn't criminal, so he can't be a judge in the case. He has to be a witness. That's what I'm saying. We play the content. It's 5 minutes. We'll hear the whole.
Play it, nigga. Put the link up.
I put it in the chat.
Somebody grab the link. Play it.
The way I understand my constitutional obligations, pursuant to the 6th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution, the corresponding sections of the Georgia Constitution, I'm required to make a full and complete statement to the court. For the record, and if God forbid this goes up on appeal for the appellate courts or another tribunal, commission, or administrative body, I was told, based upon information and belief, that when we arrived at 8:30, 9 o'clock today, we did not come into your courtroom until almost 11:30. And what I found out just recently, this is not waived, is that supposedly in chambers, this honorable court reporter at times, honorable court at times, district attorney or district attorneys from the DA's office, as well as investigators, sheriff deputies, Mr. Copeland and his counsel met together. None of the defense team, to my knowledge, was aware that this was going on. It was told, based upon information belief, that it was told to the district attorneys that Mr. Copeland intended to plead the Fifth Amendment. Then I was told, based upon information belief, that Adrian Love, the lawyer for Mr. Copeland, and this court were together, and Ms. Love made representations that John Melnick supposedly spoke with some attorneys for the accused and wrote an email to Ms. Love, to Adrian Love, stating that Mr. Melnick does not represent the witness, and that Mr. Melnick wrote an email saying F you, and then somehow that email was CC'd to me. That never...
Mr. Steele, can I interrupt you just a second? I'm kind of disturbed because that's ex parte. All that was an ex parte conversation. How did you find out about any of that?
Well, I'm disturbed too. And the reason
I'm asking you a question. How did you find out about it?
I'm going to answer you the question.
Okay.
Scuttle, if you look at SCUDDER versus State, which is 298 Georgia, 438, it's Division 2, 782 Southeast 2D 638, 2016. Our highest court says when a court meets, because Mr. Copeland comes in, meets with the court supposedly made statements, which I assume is somewhat accurate based upon what you just said. We're entitled, Mr. Williams and every other person wrongly charged here is entitled under the Georgia Constitution to be present. That's a critical stage.
It's just like when you meet with me, and you, Mr. Adams, meet with me, and others have met with me. It's those are ex parte for a lot of different other reasons, but I will certainly note that for purposes of record.
Well, I'm going forward. What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said...
And you haven't answered my question yet.
I'm not going to answer that question.
You're not?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why will you not answer that question?
Because I want to make sure that what I say is accurate, and I'm not trying to... No.
I'm asking you, how did you get this information?
I'm not telling the court. What I'm saying is based upon information...
Okay, well, listen, if you don't tell me how you got this information, then you and I are going to have some problems.
We can have... I have problems right now.
Okay, I know. Look, I don't want to know about your problems, okay, at this point in time. All I'm asking you at this point in time is, how did you come upon this information? Look, if the case gets reviewed, the record's going to be available for our appellate court and for whatever reason. But it's disturbing that how somehow you have surreptitiously gotten information in regards to the court's private ex parte conversations with a party. I mean,
a witness who was sworn in Friday, the court's telling, this is what I was told. If this is not true, not true. This court handed Mr. Copeland.
Tell me how you got the information.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Tell me how you got the information, then we can go ahead and go forward.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this. I was told, and I hope this concerns the court.
It concerns me that you have proprietary information.
Why is it proprietary?
Or information that you should not be having that was ex parte.
Why?
With a party.
Why?
State of Georgia.
How about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and then supposedly this honorable court, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. This court supposedly said, I can hold you until the end of this trial. Ms. Hilton supposedly said, actually, all of the defendants and then all 26 people are disposed of. If that's true, what this is coercion, witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. So I understand that you're upset towards me, but I don't know what I did.
Mr. Steele, I still want to know, how did you come upon this information? Who told you?
What I want to know is, why wasn't I there? Why,
sir? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you don't tell me who tell me who this information was coming from.
I don't want to be held in contempt. Well, I'm not answering that question. That's attorney-client privilege information. I am not
attorney-client privilege. Unless you were in my chambers, that's the only way you can figure out.
I tell
you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me who if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you in, I'm going to put you in contempt, because that is not attorney-client privilege.
Attorney work product privilege. I am not.
How did you get that information supposedly from my chambers? Did somebody tell you?
I'm not. You should have told me.
You got 5 minutes.
Well, I don't need it. I want to continue. You got 5 minutes? This is what I was told. Mr. Copeland made statements that he admitted to killing Donovan Thomas and was... Don't take my notes. No.
I like that attorney. That nigga said, I don't need 5 minutes. I ain't telling you shit. He said, I got a problem. We said, well, I got a problem.
I wish I would have known when my dad needed a lawyer. I'd have hired him 1,000 times, gave him everything I had.
Yo,
That nigga
so,
ain't.
What made it worse when all
so here goes the thing, right? He said it's going to be available, but I'm going to be real. I don't think that's going to be. I think the problem is what he's saying happened, but I think they was off the record when he said that.
But Wack, you heard him say the recorder was in there and she was taking records at times. So she was doing it and probably they
No. Listen. You missing the whole point. When the court stenographer in there and what was said prior to them getting in there is two different things.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying when he was saying at times, whatever she probably started typing and chill out. But he told that boy.
I don't even think. I think that conversation was had. I don't think that shit was had in the presence of that court stenographer. I think the judge is nervous because he knows it's a possibility somebody was recording.
Oh, like on some eavesdropping shit.
Yeah, nigga, that's the threat. So the judge whole thing, we gotta be careful with this, is, nigga, if you're recording in the judge's chambers, that might be some serious situation.
That might be on some FBI on that, like they did that shit in Philly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so his whole thing is who did it.
Like he under investigation. I ain't think about it like that.
Yeah, you gotta understand what I'm trying to tell you? You gotta understand, like, listen, when he heard that, he don't know if his chambers is bugged, okay? He don't know if whoever's in there had a wire.
He trying to get the reinsurance. Tell me who told you. So he told you. I know I'm. But you see, but that's the thing. It sounds so. This shit sounds so far fetched.
I believe that. I don't think the court stenographer was in there when that shit was being said. But you know why? Because he said it's gonna be privy, to the appellant and whatever. I cannot see a judge going on the record saying that shit.
That's the thing. The fact that he even had the dude back there with him makes everything unkosher. You're not supposed to be talking to a witness outside of that courtroom.
I think the court stenographer was in there minus the witness. I think they called him in there after they had the conversation with dude. And all he got was a conversation with the DA.
Brian still standing on his nuts when he said the honorable court.
Well, you got to remember, there's the judge, because if he says it didn't happen and the room is bugged or a nigga in there with a wire or they got any audio, period. Nigga, that's his whole career.
I was just the way the still stood on it, let him know like he was for sure this shit happened and he was trying to put everything out there and the judge kept saying, no, I don't want to hear about none of the other shit.
Is it somebody verbally just telling him?
The way the judge is playing it out, he's trying to say it's Bumpus because she was Lil Woody's lawyer. The judge put himself in a cross. The Lil Woody, the original lawyer who said he was taking the fifth, had a vacation and he couldn't go. He sent Bumpus. Bumpus was only there to get him out of jail. Then they brought her in on the meeting, and I don't know if that was in that audio or before. With Brian, now you said that they might have knew about it from the beginning. Yeah, I might think about that. But he said, we was outside the court for over 2 hours waiting while y'all was in here, and now we come in here and we see this new broad coming out, and now we try to figure out what's what. And she tried to get herself off the case, and then the judge was like, "No, you can't take yourself off the case. You need to you need to put in a motion for you to relieve yourself, and that's going to take 10 days for Woody to respond and say if he wants you or not. That's his due process." But then Woody gets on the stand and say, I'm firing you. I don't want her. The judge wouldn't let him fire her. Then later that afternoon, that's when the judge put the hearing for the 25th to compel everybody that was in the room, including her, to say who told, with the threat of jail time the same way he threatened to steal. So he really think it couldn't have been the DA because we was in on it together. He think it's her. And if it ain't her, like you said, I didn't think about that extra other big brother looking at him, but he trying to just get to the bottom of it. Is it her?
He's trying to figure it out.
Well, he didn't figure himself out.
My question. So look, I know you saying having them in there is against the law. So that what you saying? Why it's a catch-22?
The thing is poison the tree. If you start one thing fucked up, the whole thing fucked up. So why would it ain't like you can, not saying if they recorded or not. If they say, oh, she's wrong for recording, the entire thing was wrong for them even being in there. So everything else up from there is all fucked up, and that's what Spill was trying to get to. Like, you talking about who told me, you just trying to stop this before I tell you everything that I know. And that's what the judge was doing. Like, oh, we got to find out who told you first. Fuck all the other shit. But now what's going to happen at that trial, after, that's why I said the other day when we were talking about it, this is a trial within a trial now. Because now it's on the 25th, we get to find out who said what. And then Brian Steele, even if they say they don't want to pull a record, he's going to say what he was told.
Shit, it probably was that black lawyer.
Cause she look, who's like, what dude sent her in there just on some, just sign in for me, get him out, and she was adamant about, like, listen, this is not my case. I ain't getting paid to be here. That means I got to sit here the entire time he on the witness stand, and he fired her in open court, and the judge did not let her leave. This whole thing, like my man Trump said, he said Georgia office is the crookedest office in the country, and he's making them look right.